Man, I don't know what to say. I don't normally laugh at people's downfall. I don't laugh at people being exposed. No, I'm lying. I get my laugh on a lot. I just don't expose people. I don't push them down steps. Now, if I ever got to get with somebody, I will get with them. But it's going to be in my own way. I get with them. A lot of people come at me, they don't deserve my energy of going back at them. Juan-o got a whole lot of stuff going on. Juan-o is responsible for a lot. Juan-o has invested and had people in his life invest in different things that I got to just see through. So having time to go back and forth with somebody who I may feel or think or have the illusion that they are not on my level is something I got to take serious. Now, just because somebody kicking dirt at me and it might be whatever, that don't mean I got time to respond. That don't mean that dirt is affecting me either. Sometimes people kick dirt at me and I use it to help in my garden over here. You know what I'm saying? Because people be kicking some of the best dirt in the world, at you. So shit. Why not? I like to plant vegetables and shit. 3 of my 4 kids like to eat vegetables and fruit. So I got good averages on stuff like that. Why not grow my own fruit with the dirt they kick on me? With that being said, somebody sent me this. You won't believe who sent me this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This nigga Dawgface sent me this, which I was surprised because some of y'all don't know, or some of y'all do know, me and Dawgface have been disagreeing about shit since we met. Now, it's always been a respectful disagreement. Well, I guess we both kind of get loud and he either don't cuss at all or he cussing too much. You know what I'm saying? But he says brother a lot. He say that a whole lot, but never you mind that story. We've been at odds over me not liking something he did. And I don't really get into feelings, but if you tell me you're not going to do something or you don't like when people do stuff and then you do it to me, then I got to take a back from that. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I got to get into this because one of his most number one G's, his top lieutenant in going at me, the first person to make a video about me when me and Dawgface had a disagreement was this dude from Up for Debate. Now, all of y'all in the city have been pulling my coattail from when we did the first YouTube Streets, which was my idea, my name. That was my demographics and my breakdown of how the YouTube Streets are set up. Each of us having our own individual blocks. You know what I'm saying? And what we do on our blocks. And remember, so on and so forth. Juan-o laid out that whole blueprint, which I shouldn't have did, but I done it anyway. Never you mind that. The city was saying that was a Juan-o hater. Now, me and him had a back and forth in exchange within this maybe about 2 or 3 times, but they were saying he was a Juan-o hater. And I peeped hypocrisy in in that interview. Had a problem with with my man Anton Daniels interviewing Fleece Johnson because Fleece Johnson liked to take booty. But we was on Dawgface platform, and Dawgface, whether he meant it or not, he done already said he be sending niggas dick pics. He didn't threaten to stick his finger in a couple niggas' asses. So to me, it's one and the same. And what I was trying to explain to is like what somebody do long as they ain't violating kids, I can't get in the middle of that. When you make the decision to get caught doing crime and go to jail, you risking somebody trying to take your manhood. When you out here in the streets and you dealing with certain people, you risking somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying? So my thing was, you can't tell Fleece Johnson he wrong, but then you sit on, or tell Anton he wrong for interviewing Fleece Johnson, but then you sit on Dawgface platform and he didn't already threaten to do X, Y, and Z, whether he was playing or not. That we don't know if Fleece Johnson is real. I don't know. He could just, that's a lame to say you've been in prison doing this and that. He been making money off of it. So how do I know? To me, it's all immoral. And that is the thing about Juan-o. I don't get off into dissing people too much because I've been immoral. I've been wrong. So for me to try and stand on my high horse and tell you who is wrong, it kind of gets convoluted. Now, if we're talking about certain things like where as kids is concerned, or us being parents or neighbors, then by law, certain rules and standards that we all need to be following, and I can speak on that. But when it comes to the decision makings of individuals, I kind of can't ride on that too much. But dig this out, dog. Now, like I say, Doggy sent me this. We're gonna talk about that later.
Oh no, you got to go. You come in with that music and shit. You got to go.
It sound like it was kids.
When I pull you up, nigga, start talking immediately, bro. When I pull you up, start talking. Don't have no background noise in that motherfucker, or I'm kicking your ass about here, bro. Come on with it now. There you go. There's a little link right there. Come on.
Now shout out to Juice, but I don't fuck with Boogie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing necessarily bad to say about Boogie or nothing like that, but I know I can't beat everybody's ass, but I ain't about to kiss everybody's ass that I can't beat either. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to that later. You keep sucking that dick though, Boogie.
Come on now.
Salute, my boy.
Salute. What's your word actions, brother?
Yo, check this out. This is King, New Jersey, BTB TV. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Meech is a rat, bro. Period, bro. The 11C1C, I did the whole research on my channel. He was.
I'm a follower of Farrakhan, so I understand the difference. If the link in my follow me, I'll follow you back. Put the link in there, and I'll follow you back, and then we can chop it up.
I already sent you requests already.
Okay.
I put you something in there, but you didn't check it yet because I know you've been busy or whatever. Right. And I'm gonna tell you about your boy Up for Debate TV. The nigga real name is Hillary.
Really?
Yo, when I heard that shit, I almost wrecked the daddy mobile. Dawgface sent me this shit like, Juan-o, I know we had our disagreements. I'm not the type of nigga that be recording phone calls or the type of nigga that'll tell you what somebody else said, but I'm sure he can't get mad at me for saying that because we have had our disagreements. And the whole idea that Dawgface is somebody you can't disagree with was manufactured by this Up for Debate dude. He was calling him Mr. Calderon. Oh shit. Now you getting your comeuppance. But look, I ain't even, I got research that I could do. But I ain't even with the destroying you, bro. Even though you came at me sideways without even knowing what the hell was going on. All y'all came at me sideways. Me and Blue got our own relationship. Facts. Y'all, but I'm gonna let that ride for now. Shout out Trap Talk, man.
His name is Hillary, bruh.
Hillary.
He all in y'all business. Hillary Dwayne.
Daddy, I need $300.
Dwayne Marks.
Hillary Marks. Duh. I grew up with a dude named Ashley though, but Hillary's crazy. Ashley was crazy too though. That shit was crazy. I forgot what we used to call this nigga too, but Hillary is
Dwayne Marks.
Yes.
Really?
Bro, because I'm God body, bro. So when you was talking about the guys, I heard oh nah, he ain't God. That nigga's he's a banger, bro. He's a gangbanger. He's a blood. You can't be blood and be God body at the same time.
No, so this is we're on the same page.
He's a gangbanger? That's a lot of knowledge of self to be gangbanging,
bro. So just so we're on the same page, right?
Yeah.
Just so we're on the same page. I'm a follower of Farrakhan. So I understand the differences between the concepts, and I understand where the whole 5% issue come from. So I'm in no way ever trying to be disrespectful. Because I know,
but I understand what you're saying. But
he ain't right.
Fraud. He's
a fraud.
That nigga, I'm gonna tell you something.
Dawgface. Who told you this nigga was a fraud? Who told you this nigga had ulterior motives? And what you tell me? Juan-o, sleep on it. Sleep on it and get back to me. Tell me how you feel about it. Take a day on it. What I tell you? I'm like, you know what? You brought us all to the table. You feel like it's cool and he ain't got no ulterior motives. I'm going to ride with you. But he had ulterior motives, like I told you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I was raised by all old people, very older people, my great-greats and whatever. And my mother was a real snappy person. I don't have the luxury of having time to be wrong or unprepared for that matter. I don't have the luxury of having the time to look past shit either. So when I see something, I got to see it for what it is and act accordingly, because I don't have the luxury of losing for no reason either. Niggas ain't listen to me. And as soon as Dawgface had a problem, you know you put that nigga on me. You knew he had a clip loaded. It was all bullshit. It was all edited to make things look in a manner of which they wasn't. I'm not wet clothes. No one can press Juan-o. And this situation should show you, because I was the only in this situation, the only nigga standing on his own 2 feet. I'm not leaning on nobody's platform. I'm not getting with nobody for views or none of that. I have purposely even stayed away from the story that these people are doing, so I ain't got to be mixed up in that. I'm doing something totally different. I'm holding Detroit together, bringing it together, bringing you the chronological order and stories of the people who are actually there. Them type interviews, getting they shit out, what really count. You feel me? But
Hillary, that nigga was chasing Apple sack for 4 years. Bro, remember, I used to do a show with him, brother from another mother.
Okay.
He brought up Alpo to me.
We used to do brother from another mother together.
Right.
Okay.
He got so bad with the Alpo sack chasing. I interviewed Ears to Christ from DC, okay. The one that Apple had his best friend killed.
Right.
He got so mad at me about that guy, he started making up lies. My background is impeccable, bro. I'm from Eport Posse, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Bilal Pretlow. You know what I'm saying? We got bread back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Right.
Akbar Praise, my father's best friend. Rest in peace to my pops.
Mm-hmm.
They both was in the Nation of Islam together. Temple number 7 and Temple 23 in North New Jersey.
Got you.
So whatever signs you want to know, I got the signs, bro.
Well, we're gonna link up. See, the whole thing is right. So I didn't, bro. I'm from Detroit, bro. So when I
know, bro. The gods, bro. I got mad brothers in Detroit, man.
Now, doggy, come on, doggy. Come on, doggy. Well, I ain't even gonna fuck with you. I gotta make my jokes. Y'all niggas tried to join up on me and team up on me. Now look at this. Tried like unjustly coming at the king. But I have been king so long. I understand. I don't even hate. This is why I don't diss nobody, because I know the world move. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you hear me dissing somebody, God damn it, they deserve it. They deserve it. Matter of fact, they probably deserve more. And then it means something when you hear me dissing somebody, because you don't see me dissing people when you know they deserve it. But I didn't go fuck with you, dog. You from where you from?
Right. So I'm not even gonna explain it, but let me just tell you this, bro. The nigga come out of nowhere with all kind of hating, pussy bitch ass shit. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
He come out there with all kind of pussy bitch ass shit. You hear me?
He ain't come out of nowhere, bro. That nigga been on some hater shit, and you condoned it when it was beneficial, or you condoned it when you could utilize it. See, like, this is what fucked up the street gang. The OGs would see benefits, flaws, characters, you know, in some of these little homies, and they would exploit that shit instead of cultivating them as a complete individual. And that's what happened in this situation. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't cultivated, right? And now look at it. And of course, which is why people like me get exodus out of situations early. I didn't ask to be a part of that, but I'm standing on morals and principles, and none of my morals and principles would allow me to go no further. Because the nigga was the go in that street Lord Juan. The defense of Alpo. It was so many unscrupulous activities already from the gate. What are we doing here? You defend Alpo, but you got videos attacking Street Lord Juan, and then Al Nuke cussed me out. And that was me sitting there explaining Al Nuke's case, but nobody understood. Nobody was giving him the time of day. Niggas was riding on him when it's like, and now you doing the same shit, oh? Now you talking about the Megalodon mentality, right? But that was me that had to get cussed out and learn about the shark mentality. That was me that got cussed out about the YouTube streets. Shout out to Al Nuke. It wasn't like a cuss out like that. It was like a big homie, little homie thing, but he was sunning me. That don't make me no less of a man to admit that shit. And he had a good point. Juan-o, you can't be out here with all your morals and rules and standards while you dealing with immoral people. I can't get into the sewer in my white suit and feel like I'm going to clean this motherfucker and come out clean. It don't go like that. And that's the point he was trying to make to me. And he made that point to me publicly. And then I had to learn a lesson from it publicly. So now I fucking understand. And Juan-o's a shark now. And what I know is y'all go ahead and have at it.
Yo, the nigga live in the basement. Basically, he got a house with his wife, but that nigga in the basement, bro. That nigga in the basement doing this shit. Yo, the nigga's a bum nigga. That nigga built like SpongeBob SquarePants, 6'4", sloppy as hell. Look like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. I'm just
dog. And this was your homeboy. See, to me, that's bullshit behavior too. There's a lot of people I was cool with that I ain't cool with no more. But I'm not about to sit there and tell you everything bad about them that I seen when I sat there and was cool with them. That ain't manly. And then dog talking about, my man's talking about he God body. You ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to be doing that at all. But yet you are. And that's the whole thing. That's why these kids don't respect shit, because all y'all adults talk about some rah, I'm this, I'm that. But then these kids watch y'all disrespect the same thing you was just ranting and raving about. That's why there is no balance. But you know what? We're going to get the rest of the information in here. We just going to do a little slight reaction, little Juan-o's World tidbit takes on all of this here. Yo, now first, when I saw this, I had to laugh. Because I know where it came from. I had to laugh. So it's like, now it's something before this. Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? See this video right here?
Detroit is known as a city of authenticity. That defined Detroit. Detroit has always been a very pure city, a city of real legends, hustlers and gangsters. But as of lately, we have witnessed a new era of so-called gangster. The gangster who is envy and jealous of his peers, backstab the same people who helped him.
If all you just stick a finger in y'all ass, man, because that shit ain't...
This fake gangster Dawgface has never been successful outside of drama and disrespecting women, children.
Now, the fact that O put his in his video I didn't know how to take this video when I first watched it, but I just watched it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he put this in his video is kind of funny because this is the shit that had brought us all together in the first place. And O wasn't rocking with none of this. He was highly against this video, but then at this time, Dawgface had like 60 or 70,000 subscribers. So aligning yourself with them would have been beneficial to certain people, or so they may thought, or so they may assume. So he was against this video. So to see him use it in his video was crazy. I was all for this video because I felt like this was cool. Al Nuke does movies, so him editing videos like this was funny. Now, some of the other stuff he did, I was not so cool with. But then again, when you're in the middle of a war and people would do anything, who am I from the sidelines to tell you, yo, you going too far? That's the lesson Juan-o had to learn the hard way. Let's not forget, not embarrassed by the lessons I had to learn.
Men and real bosses.
Who the fuck you think you with? I'm the police.
I did not get the memo that I was supposed to be afraid.
Is it true
Yet social media judge decided to give a bleak of shine.
That blade.
Social media put a battery in his back to go at every single legitimate person who helped shape our beautiful city, music and entertainment.
I don't lie on my dick, nigga.
Why the OG sacrificed and paved the way, this fake gangster was in prison being someone's butt buddy.
I don't lie on my dick.
I said the dick pic quick.
The dick pic quick.
I'll put my finger in whack ass.
Oh, I'll put my finger in whack ass.
Now there's some hella fat threats that I ain't think was cool, but nonetheless they threats that was made. So when I'm seeing this shirt,
man, I done had a ticket on my head. I kill shooters till that nigga get his bread back. They in the game, now I send that nigga head back. Whoever said that love begets love was wrong. I'm from a city.
he put a whole lot of effort.
Mama no dissing me. You know, we all saw it, homeboy. This that wisdom understanding flow. You feel me? Cause I'm about that wisdom, but niggas gonna get some understanding today, man. I'm not the one to play with, homeboy. Y'all here creating false narratives, false dramas between men when all you had to do was pick up the telephone, homeboy, and be a man about shit. You heard?
That's the exact same thing I said when y'all niggas was having behind the back conversations about how y'all was gonna come at Juan-o. That's the same shit I said. But it was cool then because you thought it was beneficial. Now the thing about it is Juan-o ain't got no shit on his collar, man. Ain't no mustard on my shirt. Ain't no ashamed in my past. There's no snitching on my record. There's no me defending it. It's also no me attacking snitches either. I just don't agree. That's your choice. That's your thing. That's at your merit. I don't do it. Make your bones.
Run around here clicking up with that prison wife from DC, the DC blacks with the prison wife. You around here clicking up with a prison wife from across the world or whatnot. A nigga that's known for tossing salads in penitentiary cells and working in the kitchen, bringing back salad and chicken or whatnot. And if he didn't do that, he'd get dealt with at the end of the night. Either way, do you want to see? I ain't gonna show the clip right now, dog. What is you doing collaborating with a full-blood stalker? Huh? I'm talking to Dawgface. This the youngest old nigga on the internet. Between him, Jim Jones, and Whack 100, these the oldest young niggas on the internet, dog. Flat out.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
The nigga ain't supposed to say nothing about him? Huh? I ain't get the memo, homeboy. That nigga was off limits. You heard?
That's because you was the one sending the memo out, bro. That's because you helped create that narrative, bro. You. Nobody but you. You got to take the credit for that yourself. Because that was you antagonizing everybody that wasn't willing to jump out the window with the ignorance. That was you bagging him up and antagonizing everybody that was too busy. Somebody like, I know a lot of y'all perpetrating, but I actually got correspondence with Street Lord Juan. Somebody like that having time to make a YouTube video is crazy. That ain't what the nigga do. That's like asking somebody who spells to come over here and jump in the boxing ring. That's not what he do. What are we talking about here? But you was cool with that shit because you created that narrative. You were saying everybody's a bitch. Oh, he dogging everybody. Mr. Calderon. That's what you were saying. Oh.
I got a few things to say. I ain't gonna be here very long. I'm not gonna drag this out. This ain't gonna be one of them Detroit YouTube streets, blocks, 2-3 hour fucking live. I'll be here about 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna get my points across, and it is what it is. Don't ask me about this shit again, because a lot of people been saying, oh, like the Detroit gossip nigga. Let's talk about him first. The Detroit gossip nigga makes a video about me, addressing me for Dawgface.
That's what you did to me, though. That's what you did to me, though. You ain't Instagram me and say, hey, Juan-o, what's going on with Blue? You didn't hit me up and say, hey, I ain't like you interviewing big homie CC. Nah. Y'all niggas clicked up in the back room and talk shit about a nigga. After we all agreed that we would never do no shit like that. And that's the whole thing about rules. when you get to violating your own rules, you can't come back to somebody else and say, yo, you know, the rules that we've been violating, you violated them again, and this time it affected me. Nigga, y'all been in violation of the rules. So you can't come back with the rules now, oh. But I still ain't about to just try and ride on you like how you tried to do me. We ain't even gonna do that. Oh man, this is
my man named Saucy Santana. Sassy Santana. That's how dog operating out here, man. He think he 50 Cent with a whack 100 platform or something, man. You feel me? Or a nigga ain't supposed to say nothing about you, homeboy. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Flat out, you playing games with that whole nigga from DC. Got him posting my cheering on Instagram, nigga.
Oh, but what about in the video you made about me when you was hating on me, talking about some, yeah, you live downtown in a high rise? I mean, it don't matter to me. The apartment got a doorman. You know, you can't even just get in there. Key cards and shit, you know. So me living in a high rise, but it is an accomplishment. You know, I'm from the projects. We used to live in the 13 stories. You know, now I'm like, it don't matter what floor I'm on. But the building is way taller than the motherfucking 13 stories. You understand? That's what I got to say about that. And ain't no bugs in that motherfucking nigga. And the stairs don't smell like piss.
Talking information that I said to you, this whole ass gump nigga right here.
I couldn't make it through this video because you thought all that shit was cool. The same way Dawgface told you, or you said he told you that you outclassed me. Nigga, never. It's only been one person outclassed me on camera, and that was Al Newt, which is cool because he from 6 Mile. I'm from 6 Mile. He been in the game before me. The whole internet seen it. The nigga threw a banana at me, bro. The whole internet seen him outclass me. It was some of the best content on my channel. But you went on here and took that tidbit like I was talking about you. No, bro. That ain't to say you don't do what you do. I'm not a hater. But you outclass me. No. Your vocabulary, your mannerisms. Nope.
Eon from the D. Look at this gump. Look at him. The light-skinned nigga. This nigga's a whole rat. You feel me? You talking about I'm a rat lover because of Alpo and this and that other blase spleed, nigga. Nigga, that nigga didn't have my name, motherfucking inmate number, everything else, nigga. Where the paperwork at, nigga? Cause ain't none, nigga. But this nigga, on the other hand, why are your co-defendants still locked up? Huh? They still locked up for a murder, but you home, nigga? That's because you identified the shooter, nigga. Huh? You identified.
Whoa, did he just call Dawgface a rat? Did he just call Dawgface a rat? I'm not sure. Is Dawgface a rat? I will say this about the YouTube streets, and then I'm being fair. So I'm not just going to be riding on, I'm not just defending Dawgface. I'm not just riding on Dawgface. I'm going to report on the story. And when me and Dawgface had our differences and motherfuckers was, that ain't to say we cool now or whatever. We cordial. I pulled up on his YouTube block. You know what I'm saying? We discussed some differences in the comments while he was live, and we gonna, keep it there. However, when we first had our differences, motherfuckers was sending me all type of shit, talking shit about, but I don't do that type of YouTube. I heard about this guy. I heard about a gun case in 2009 and a couple other things, but I didn't chase down verifying them. Like when I get on my Gerardo thing, it's no telling what you may find out. That's why I'm very selective about what it is that I investigate. That's why I don't just call people rats and stuff like that. But since this just came out on my channel, I can't verify, confirm, or deny that. But I can say it is little whispers of people saying this and saying that. But that's not to say it's true. That's not to say it isn't true either. But what I can tell you, because I know how y'all is, everybody know I'm gonna call it like it is, and I can't say nothing about that one way or the other. What I can say, it is rumor and innuendo. I just don't know if it's a fact.
The shooter when you made a statement and said I didn't shoot him, I wasn't the one shooting. That's your man's Eon. You promoting this nigga on your channel though, right? An active stalker that got a real tight relationship with the DC rapist that raped men and women in prison. You got this nigga playing with me on Instagram from long distance because you're not man enough to holler at me yourself, dog. He quoting information that I said to you, nigga, on Instagram in my motherfucking mentions. Shit that I.
But you thought it was cool when it was going your way. When you thought it, you know, like, so that's the whole thing. If some shit ain't cool, it need to not be cool when it's happening to other people, not just when it's happening to you, because that make it look a little fake and hard to respect. You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't gonna watch this whole video, but we're gonna skip to a couple more parts, because the thing about it is, in a weird way, O kind of checks himself and he acknowledges, we just gonna find that out. Okay, so dig. So as I'm checking all of this stuff out, because it's been going on for a little minute, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know, Juan-o having a technology issue over here. I think I'm done with Apple. Straight the fuck up. I got a brand new joint right here, just cost me a couple grand, just like 2 bands. But for me to get the equivalent of this computer as in an Apple, I couldn't buy it. I would have had to have it custom made, and it might have cost me $4,000 or $5,000, maybe even a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I wasn't willing to get them that for me to find out I need something better later and I can't add on to it. Forget them. You know, you can't even buy a laptop with 2 terabytes out the store from them. Apple. But anyways, this is what made me say, well, okay, let me give Dog a chance. As in, oh boy,
you's a whole bitch, nigga. And you know why you got him playing with me and posting my cheering? Because I checked your bitch ass about this Al Nuke shit. Everybody look at that. Yeah, I checked this whole nigga. That nigga's spirit doesn't align with mine. See, I come in peace. Proper education always corrects error. That nigga is an agent of chaos. You heard? He's an agent of chaos. And you know one thing that chaos don't want, right? That's clarity. Chaos don't want you to get the other side of the story. He don't want me to holler at Al Nuke and see what's really going on. He don't want me to talk to Juan. He just want me to have this one side of the chaos that he want to give you, and he wants you to run with that shit. Nah, that ain't me. Like I told you, that ain't man shit, nigga. Flat out. What the fuck you playing with that nigga kids for, nigga? If I got a problem with a nigga, I got a problem with that nigga. You feel me? I know how to hit my target. Other niggas on weird shit want to play with a nigga's family and other shit like that. As soon as I check that whole nigga about it, what happened? This bitch ass nigga Eon from the DC Blacks started doing that shit on Instagram. You know, he started doing this shit on Instagram again, quoting shit that I done said to this whole nigga Dawgface. So you want to play with me, huh, nigga? Well, somebody ask Dawgface, go to his comments and ask him who is Quentin Moore. Huh?
Now that's where it get funny at, because you did the same thing, bro. And you thought it was cool then. And then it's like, who is Quentin Moore? Did you know this when you was cool with him? Or is this something that you found out that now y'all not speaking? Because it's like they drop a video, you drop a video back with this guy Quentin Moore. So did you been know that and you look past it? And this is why Juan-o don't get involved in some of this shit, because ain't nobody standing on what they say they standing on.
Since he want to play with me, you want to play with me, go to his comments and ask him who Quentin Moore is. I'm about to make this whole ass nigga explain this story to y'all. Who is Quentin Moore, Dawgface? Huh? You want to play games with me, nigga? I told that nigga when he posted that picture of Al Nuke's son, I explained to him, I checked him, corrected him, and explained to him that the nigga from DC, the DC Blacks, let me post this gump ass nigga again, this gump right here, man, did similar shit, posted my kids making derogatory marks, talking about your daddy's a rat lover, he must want you to be a mouse, and this and that and the other blase spleen. Whoop.
Now I know he said this wasn't gonna be a long video, but it is a long video, so we're gonna try and cut it short because I don't want to devote too much time to this. So they going back and forth about him being used as a number 2 or getting messages out of there. He goes into explaining how he found somebody on the internet that they could use to get their message out there. So this whole aura is something you help him set up. He got minions to push his message. He got you as counsel. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to hear this whole Big Meat situation, which all of y'all was in together at calling Meat your snitch.
You know what he was concerned with? Because in October of 2024, he posted Big Meat's home on his Instagram. There it go, bang. Big Meat's home. Now, on the other side of the screen, you can see the message that he sent me talking about how you gonna take a picture with a nigga that went at your blood brother. Nigga, you wasn't concerned with him with all the rap shit to tell me?